Hi student, I am Asit Tiwari, SSC teacher, and the lesson Lifeline of the National Economy. We will study the part, the communication. It is very important part after the transportation. So student, in the first we will see and we will find out what is the communication. So communication means it is a means that communicate or make contact to nearest or farthest person anytime in shortly. Student, we are very concerned by the communication from the centuries. Even in the ancient times, the man when he was, we'll say, introduced as a early man, he did not communicate as we are communicating, because that time the early men had not discovered their languages. Even they don't know how to speak, even they don't know discovered their script. Later the signs and the symbols, they became the, you will say, base of the script, and after the script the language were discovered and it was used in the form of writing, in the form of speaking. Later the people, they were able to communicate with the other person with the language, with the written text. And later we have seen in the present world the communication system has been developed as we are enjoying present time. Even birds, animals and many of the other things were used to communicate with the other person. So student, this is very interesting thing to study well. Even you also study all these things in the old classes, means 6, 7, 8 classes. So student, let's we see what are the types of communication. Types of communication. Student, you will see there are two types. One is called the oral communication and second is called the written communication. If you column them according to the personal, community or group, the next one is public. So student, you will see that both are two types. How? Oral communication, in the oral personal communication, it is the kind of way the people use the chatting, or you will say the mobile phone. If you say group, you will say WhatsApp and Facebook and so many other way. Public, it is the television, movies and theater. So this is the kind of oral communication in the form of personal, community or group or public. If you see written in the personal communication, so you will find it is the postcard. It is the kind of first mail service, first mail. And in the group may be the written the kind of community text or kind of group text, and even many kind of the other kind of the way the people are communicating in the groups. Even they are using their own, you will say, columns to communicate with the other people. And next one, the public, the written forms. It is the newspaper and the other kind of the journals, magazines, and so many other way the people are communicating with the other in such a way. So these are the two types of the way of the communication with the people. So student, I hope you are getting well. So student, we will see furthermore the other information about them. So student, we will study something about the public communication. It is called differently mass communication. What is the mass communication? So student, in the first I will tell you, it is called the third, fourth pillar of democracy. So student, you have to tell which are the three pillars of the democracy. If you know it, you can comment. So student, we will see what is the role of the public communication, what is the role of mass communication. Role of mass communication. Number one, it encourage the people against the misgovernment. Second thing, it link the government to people for their program and policy. Next one, the role of the mass communication. It make clear the doubts and confusion, because many kind of the doubts and confusion are there among the peoples, among the government. So it play like a platform. So it provide the various kind of the platform, such as the seminar, public meeting, because without go in the movement, without go in the strikes, the people can use it against the government, in favor of the government. And many kind of the way we can use it: press conference, and even many of the other way the people can communicate with the government. That's why it is called the fourth pillar of the democracy, because it brings many kind of the way of the views of the government to the public, to the people, and the people, they have better access to the government. Because as you study also in the outcomes of the democracy, you have seen what is the role of the communications in our democratic system. If you remove the communication, if you remove the mass communications, then democracy become lamed, totally disabled, and it can not go with the proper functioning as the democracy has been expected. So student, I hope you are getting well all these topics. So student, we will see the Indian postal system. It is the largest in the world, Indian postal system of the world. It handles parcel as well as personal written communication. Cards and envelopes are considered first class mail. That is the things which you have to keep in mind. The cards and the envelopes are considered first class mail, are airlifted between the station covering both land and air. Second class mail includes will include the book packets, registered newspaper and periodicals. There are 6 mail channels have been introduced recently in India. They are called Rajdhani channel, Metro channel, Green channel, Business channel, Bulk mail channel and periodical channels. These channels they provide us the information about their fields, about its field. So it is very important things. So student, all these lectures about the communication have been delivered, and if you are facing any kind of the doubts, you can comment, and your comment will be overcome, your comment will be introduced, discussed, and if you are having any kind of the doubts,